Conceptual analysis is a vital methodology in philosophy, enabling philosophers to dissect and clarify complex concepts by examining their components and underlying structure. This approach can take various forms, ranging from strict definitions rooted in metaphysical ideas to more flexible linguistic explorations. One rigorous form of conceptual analysis is seen in John Locke's idea of real definitions, where the essence of a concept is determined by identifying its fundamental characteristics, those features that make a thing the type of thing it is. Locke's approach aligns with Aristotle's view that the essence of a thing is its definition. For Aristotle, understanding the essence involves grasping the core attributes that define the nature of a thing. For example, to define what a human is, one must identify the essential qualities that distinguish humans from other beings, such as rationality. Conceptual analysis can also be a more linguistic affair, as demonstrated by G.E. Moore's approach to common sense. Moore argued that many philosophical problems could be resolved by carefully analyzing the ordinary language we use to express concepts. By clarifying the meanings of words and phrases, Moore believed we could uncover the true nature of the concepts they represent, often reaffirming common sense views against more radical philosophical skepticism. Other examples of conceptual analysis include logical positivism. Philosophers like A.J. Ayer and the Vienna Circle used conceptual analysis to clarify scientific and metaphysical concepts, seeking to eliminate meaningless statements by examining their logical structure and empirical verifiability. Ordinary language philosophy. Philosophers such as Ludwig Wittgenstein and J.L. Austin focused on analyzing the way language is used in everyday contexts, arguing that many philosophical problems arise from misunderstandings about language. By examining the ordinary use of language, they sought to dissolve rather than solve philosophical puzzles. One interesting challenge that arises in conceptual analysis is the so-called paradox of analysis. This paradox, first articulated by philosopher G.E. Moore, concerns the tension between the requirement that an analysis must be both informative and accurate. The paradox arises when an analysis of a concept seems either trivial or incorrect. For example, if an analysis of Bachelor is simply an unmarried man, it might seem trivial because we already understand that to be the case. However, if the analysis adds new information that we didn't initially associate with Bachelor, it might seem incorrect or misleading because it deviates from our common understanding of the term. The paradox of analysis highlights the difficulty in providing an analysis that is both informative and faithful to our original understanding of a concept. Philosophers must navigate this challenge carefully, ensuring that their analyses genuinely contribute to our understanding without distorting the concepts they aim to clarify. Conceptual analysis is a vital methodology in philosophy, enabling philosophers to dissect and clarify complex concepts by examining their components and underlying structure. Whether one approaches conceptual analysis through metaphysical definitions, as in John Locke's idea of real definitions, or through linguistic exploration, as in G.E. Moore's common sense approach, there is a broad consensus that conceptual clarity is essential to philosophizing. In this sense, conceptual analysis amounts to the impetus to be clear and precise in our thinking and communication. However, the pursuit of conceptual clarity must be balanced. While it is crucial to analyze and refine our understanding of concepts, breaking down every concept into increasingly smaller parts can lead to an infinite regress, where no concept is ever fully analyzed because each part itself requires further analysis. Philosophers must strike a balance between the drive for precision and the need to avoid endless dissection of concepts. Aristotle's oft-repeated idea that one should expect only a level of clarity appropriate to the issue at hand is particularly relevant here. He said, in one place, "For it is the mark of an educated man to look for precision in each class of things just so far as the nature of the subject admits. It is evidently equally foolish to accept probable reasoning from a mathematician and to demand from a rhetorician demonstrative proofs. A geometer should strive for greater clarity than a poet because the nature of their subjects requires different levels of precision." Similarly, in philosophy, the level of clarity achieved should be appropriate to the concept being analyzed. Philosophers must recognize when sufficient clarity has been reached for a particular inquiry, allowing them to move forward without getting lost in excessive detail. In sum, conceptual analysis, whether metaphysical, linguistic, or otherwise, is a cornerstone of philosophical methodology, driven by the essential need for conceptual clarity. At the same time, philosophers must carefully balance the urge for precision with the practical need to avoid infinite regress, ensuring that their analysis is clear and effective, yet appropriately scaled to the subject at hand. This balanced approach allows for meaningful and productive philosophical inquiry that is both rigorous and grounded in the reality of human understanding.